Welcome back to a very exciting episode of Dredge, in which it is time to fulfill the offering of the remaining 2 altars. We stop by here at the first shrine, and to it we offer a crab. The rock splits away with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, revealing its core, of which we have lumber, which is always great for upgrades. A silver plate. We'll stop by the tinker with that. The flame, of course, and a research part. And from here, we move on over to the 3rd and final altar. And here we are, in the dead of night for maximum drama. A stone shrine. An upright slab bears the carving. 2 malformed fish. We have 1, and now we have 2. And it bestows upon us an encrusted talisman. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Interesting. I wonder what it's used... Because it looks like you install it, right? Yeah, install time 4 hours. So can it be used to catch anything? Oh, man. Okay, we'll put it in storage, I guess. The Fathomless Flame is coming to us. And from here, let's see. I believe we are meant to go back to our friend, the Fanatic. I'm sure he'll be pleased as punch to see us again. Alright. Well, first things first. Let's avoid this at all costs. There we go. I think we have made it away safely, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. So here we are. Let us see what these flames have wrought. The statues. Let's look at the left one. The statue holds a stone crucible. It's empty. Well, not for long. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. We'll go the middle one. There we are. And one more to go. There we are. 3 up, 3 down. Oh, it's almost at the stroke of midnight, too. Preparations are complete. The Fanatic awaits. Alright. Let's go talk to him, I guess.
What is it?
Oh, well, just in case he tries to kill us or something, why don't we fulfill the rest of this conversation tree? You know, just in case. I'm looking for sunken relics. Are there any shipwrecks around here?
Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this?
He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Oh, yeah. I guess that is the whole reason we're here, isn't it? Kind of forgot about that. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it.
You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving, as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it will be yours to carry forth.
And the... Oh, yeah. What is with that scroll you're holding? It kind of looked like a toga or something, you know, like the Romans used to wear, but anyway.
I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. And those wretched, twisted fish that swam through, their flesh is the closest thing to a key.
Okay. swim through a door. The fish are a key. So that's essentially saying those were the recipes for the fathomless flame that we uncovered? Or is it something totally else? Because keep in mind, on our journeys we have come across some kind of strange altars where we're meant to put certain fish types in it. So I wonder if that maybe is what it's referring to. But anyway. Are there others that share your beliefs? Or craziness, as the case may be?
There are pretenders, failures that make a mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways, but I soon saw that they had lost the path. I left them to their ceaseless hunger.
Oh, you know what? He's probably talking about like the hooded figures in like in blue, gold, and red that we've come across. Yeah. So if you're wondering what they look like underneath the mask, well, probably somewhat like him, except more malnourished. Okay, well, let's tell him. The flames are lit, my crazy friend.
Haha, I can feel it. The chill of the deep touches us now. It is time come.
You follow him up the steps of the temple. At the top is a black stone altar. Stacked high upon the altar are layers of dark, damp wood. He draws the antique pocket watch from his robe. It sways hypnotically in the breeze.
It is almost yours. May it mark the start of your journey. And the end.
Still holding the pocket watch in one hand, he clambers atop the pyre and raises his scroll. He begins to chant. Yeah, that's not cool, man. If I'm part of a ritual, I kind of want to know it. He ignores me. The wind picks up, swirling sea spray around the altar. A cold blue flame rises from the sodden wood at his feet. Yeah, can we abort? His chanting grows louder. The freezing blaze climbs his leg. His chanting continues, no pain detectable in his voice. He lifts his arms skyward. Seconds later, the inferno engulfs him. It rages for a moment, then abruptly dies away. A cold mist pools around the floor of the temple briefly before the wind sweeps it into the sea. No trace of the fanatic remains. The pyre is cold and damp. Well, hopefully the pocket watch survived. Yeah, there was no need to worry. You take the pocket watch. It's freezing cold. It vibrates in your palm, clock hands spinning wildly below the cracked face. So that's it, right? That is the final relic, right? Let's take a look at our quests right now. Yeah, I mean, we've done pretty much most of these. There was, the rare fish, which there's a couple we didn't get. Some tablets. We found one of them at least. And then a cusk eel. I don't know where that was meant to be. Here's what we'll do. Why don't we go ahead and teleport? Where is that ability? Yes. We're going to teleport back to the collector. Let's stop by the trader over here first, just in the off chance that there's something valuable that he's going to give us. With the tablet, if it's just like more fetch quests, it's not like immensely interesting to me, but let's see. Let's get this out, get this out. And sell off the rest of the trinkets. And tell him about the tablet. The trader takes the stone tablet from you and lays it on a table next to the others.
Judging by the age of the stone and the shape of the glyph, they're part of the same set. I'll keep this for now until you cross to come any others. It looks just like they joined together to form a square, so hopefully there's just one more to find. In the meantime...
Well, no, in the meantime, nothing. That's all I got, man. Oh, and I've got some damage to my hull. I should probably get that taken care of, huh? And then there's this weird talisman. I wonder if this is like a fishing rod that can catch anything. That's kind of like what I would think it might be. But I do not know. Alright, let's not crash into any phantasmal rocks on the way. So here's what we'll do. We will go ahead and repair our ship. Oh! Mr. Mayor, it's been a while since we've talked. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. No, we're fine. I mean, yes, we're sleep deprived, but we're hard workers. What can I say? All right, what can I drop this lumber into? There we go. There's that. And then what else should we do while we're here? I'm just afraid. Well, not afraid. I'm wondering whether this is like going to be the like the final stop. Like, if we're turning in this final relic, is this going to be, like, the end game? And if so, I want to make sure that we've done all we want to before that happens. I don't know. We'll drop one into this engine. It doesn't really matter at this point, but... we can stop. And, well, I was going to say talk to these guys, but they don't usually have anything interesting to say. No. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, let's go... see the collector, and who knows? Oh, bad time for the lights to go out, man. Okay, we'll go slow just in case any rocks pop up. I don't know, man. I still don't trust this guy. I want to say for the record. So if this, like, goes sideways, I just want to say, I told you so. I told myself so. You climb the broken steps to the old mansion, the waves swelling and crashing against the basalt columns that surround you. You pause before crossing the threshold. Ooh, this is interesting. Deliver the relic, conceal the relic. What happens if we conceal it? I don't know. Does it open up like a different conversation tree or something? Let's just try concealing it. Tell me more about that book of yours. Yeah, I guess it's new dialogue, right? Which book? This one here. With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from the nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to be said of histories of the Grey Isles. It's quite a chore. Yeah, come on, man. Let's cut to the chase here. My time is valuable. Play dumb. Your hypocrisy is wearying. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hands, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead. Ask us. Yeah. What entity is, like, sponsoring your weird eldritch, like, powers? Sparkling dust motes hang in the air between you. Don't you remember? You were there. I was what? The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like a quickening heartbeat. So was she. Aha! Here we go. We're gonna figure out what the story is. Who is the she? You wanted to forget. Begged me. The room bristles. This is what you asked for. This is weirding me out, man. I'm not sure I want to do this anymore, so I'll just take that off your hands. Your words hang in the space between. You won't change a thing. The book is ours. Yeah, let's go. Come on. You take a step closer through the crackling room. The collector lurches forward in response. What can you possibly hope to achieve? I just want to look at it. Maybe it'll give us like some super ultra power. I don't know. Take the book. You strike out with your right hand, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. Was he like a dream? Oh, it's a mirror? Oh my gosh. This is like a Fight Club situation. The collector was us all along. Look. I was like, yeah, the whole like beard situation, I was like, okay, maybe a lot of people around here have beards, but the opening cinematic, I was like, didn't we just see some like ourselves or something similar? That makes oh man, okay. I'm just trying to come to terms with the implications here. So we basically have like another personality in our head who is helping us recover our lost memories that we've suppressed of our I guess of our dead wife, right? That's what ultimately it would be. And we're trying to get these relics to what? Like remind ourselves of her, or maybe something more sinister? I don't know, because these do seem to have like some kind of magical properties. But then again, we're talking to ourselves, so maybe we're just making it all up. But okay, wow. Anyway, you're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber, find her last relic, and we can undo everything. Undo what you did. Whoa. I don't know. Okay, so I have the book. So what do I do with the book now? I don't really want to undo everything. I wonder if the old mayor would know anything about this. I wonder if it's worth paying him a visit. Or maybe even like the lighthouse keeper. Well, the lighthouse keeper is closer. So, well, let's talk to the old mayor and the lighthouse keeper. The lighthouse keeper's closer, so maybe we'll go chat with her real quick. Because we have the book in our possession now. So, yeah, I feel like this is another choice that we're being given to, like, maybe ask our friends that we've made kind of what we should do, or if they have any, like, insight on it. So, let's go talk to her. Oh, yeah. I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now is the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? In that gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you are ready, I'll point the way. Oh boy. Shoot. Are we ready? I guess we are, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's... I understand. Do what you must, but do not delay this any longer than is necessary. Return to me when you can. I will point the way. Okay, so this really is, like, I feel, the final, So she wants us to come back when we're ready. So any quests that we want to do, we would need to do. I feel like I've done probably just about everything that I'm feeling at the moment. I mean, we could catch fish for the figure in red. We could, you know, do all this stuff, but it would probably just give us better fishing gear in the end. The only thing I wish I could have done differently or knew more about was like the stones that like when you touch they glow but, like, don't react. I wonder what that was all about. But anyway, I feel like we've done a fairly decent job of, you know, taking care of business. So yeah, I think we're ready. I'm ready. Show me where I need to go. Oh boy. You are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved from this point onward. Do you wish to continue? Yeah, let's do it. One more time. Your progress will not be saved from this point onward. Oh boy. It's like, if there's any other quests you do, now's the time to do it. Yeah, I think we're ready.
We must wait until night is thickest, until the ocean is as it was all those years ago.
Waiting for the right time. Oh my gosh. The day passes before our eyes. Memories of people met, of friends made, friends lost.
It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right for her. Throw it back.
Oh man. Should we check out with the mayor? No, I guess he doesn't have much to say to us at this point. So she's pointing. Yeah, she's pointing there with her lighthouse. Okay, here we go. This is it. Oh man, and all the fish are gone as well. This is weird. There's like nothing to catch now. But I guess that makes sense because this is like, this is it. Oh, and the time is frozen too. Look, it's 1:02. And it's just staying at that time. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have this haste ready just in case we need to flee. I wonder, did we find all the messages in the bottle? Wonder if that... Oh, we found 11 out of 12, man. That's kind of my one regret, is not finding the last message, but... I guess it can't be helped. I mean, it can be helped, but... more exciting things are afoot. Alright. Oh boy. Inspect. This is the place. Throw it back. So really, this whole story is kind of about coming to terms with like grief and loss, and accepting that somebody who's gone is truly gone, but you could still find ways to honor their memory. So I guess we're throwing away whatever chance we have to bring her back, assuming that that is in fact what that book would do. But I guess there's some suspicious things about it as well, so maybe this is for the best. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. And the achievement unlocked is sated. I think that's probably for the best. Maybe we can find some peace. Oh, wait. I was gonna say we could find some peace now, but... Whoa. Wow. That's not what I was expecting. Whoa. A super vague ending. I guess it's up to interpretation as to what that means to you. Okay. So if this whole kind of village situation is maybe kind of a like a purgatory of sorts, and you know, it kind of feels like a town stuck in the past. I wonder if this is just something that was sort of constructed because of the grief that we were facing because of the loss of our wife. You know, some kind of like a mind prison of sorts. And so maybe the fish swallowing us at the end was kind of like a symbol of release and like coming to terms with the final fate. Because I think that throwing the book away was the right thing to do, right? Like you don't want to mess with nature and with the natural order of things. And all the signs were there that the lighthouse keeper was kind of the only one really looking out for our best interest in terms of the main quest, right? And of course that reveal that the collector was us in the end, right? Now I'm really curious. I kind of want to know what happens if you go the other way. Like if you give him the pocket watch, if you choose not to conceal the final relic to the collector, well, to yourself, really. Does your wife come back? Or maybe it's like I was referring to earlier, kind of like a Dark Souls scenario where maybe you get the final relic and then you get put back into the time loop from the beginning, and you sort of are forced to relive this whole thing over and over. And maybe the fact that we finally threw the book away was what was needed to break the cycle. A lot to think about, and I'm sure there's a lot of ways you can interpret it, and whatever is whatever it means to you, I guess, is ultimately the right answer, right? Really fun game. Really enjoyed collecting the different varieties of fish. They're all real, apparently, and so I certainly learned about a few new types of fish myself. Not something I was expecting to come across, you know, in a Let's Play, but hey, I'll take it. I'm always one who is here to learn. Really love the art style. Really enjoyed the I don't know, like the variety of areas that you could fish in. You know, your volcanic, your swamp, your mountainous, so on and so forth. I guess a lot of quests ended up being kind of fetch quests in nature. Because let's be fair, I mean, there's only so much you can do as a fishing boat, right? Get this type of fish, bring it across. So that's why some of the stuff I left undone towards the end, because it just was like, you know, if I were playing this kind of more in a completionist style, then maybe that would be something that I would have perhaps considered. But I'm pretty satisfied. I feel like we did most of the important story beats, right? Very interesting. It would almost like be worth like a replay on my own time, I think. I don't know, like it was very relaxing. I mean, other than night, obviously the nights are very stressful. But now that I know what I'm doing and kind of know the progression of different fishing types, I don't know, it could be interesting. The one thing I will say is that I didn't find the nets and pots to be all that helpful. There was like a whole upgrade tree with them that I chose not really to pursue just because it didn't seem worth my time. I don't know. Engines were definitely the most important thing to invest in first. And all I can say when all is said and done is I hope that the dog and the researcher are going to continue to live their best life on that island. They are the real heroes of the story. Because clearly I am not, apparently, from that reveal. So, very cool, very cool. So I'm interested. So for those of you who have played this before, what ending did you get? I'm assuming there's multiple that you can achieve. So I'm wondering how your finale went. Right? Was it and were there any big quests that you especially enjoyed, either ones that I accomplished or ones that maybe I didn't get to. Either way, I don't know. What did you like? What didn't you like about the game? Interested to hear your thoughts and your feedback. And with that, I think we're going to say goodbye for the last time from Dredge. Thank you so much for watching. And be safe out there on the high seas.